the jibber jabber. Don't be babbling like a fool. Say what you got to say. That's all. Then shut your dang pie hole.
Hey everyone, welcome back. It is the Prepared Mind channel. It is 0 dark 30. I have blasted out of the bunker and I'm traveling into the night. I'm going to discuss with you some interesting things. Hopefully they become interesting, feel interesting. Folks, bullies. I hate bullies. You know, I'm not perfect. I've bullied a few people in my life. But I realized early on in life that there's just mean people out there. And they use their size, their strength. They intimidate people. They hurt people. And I decided a long time ago that I wasn't going to put up with that kind of crap and wanted to bully the bullies back. And it didn't change as I got older, as I went through childhood and into my teen years. Bullies, right? They just pick on people. And I always thought, why don't people fight back? You know, I was just a little teeny guy. I was always average size, right? But I thought, you know, I need to stick up for myself. I need to stick up for others. And I think that's what a lot of the mentality is in the military, or at least it was. The honorable people who served others is to protect them, protect the weak. Oh, what have we got today in the world, folks? Do we have less or do we have more of these bullies? Well, I'll submit we've got a lot more of them. And what do? Right? Bullies, they get off on, they enjoy, they revel, they marvel in their ability to take from other people, to take their dignity, their happiness. You know, take their fucking lunch money, right? They get stolen. They steal things from people. That's what bullies do. Look at what we've got. Look at them. I mean, and they come in all shapes and sizes. They come and go into all trades or professions. The media is full of bullies. They are. They're absolutely chock full of people trying to intimidate other people with the power that they have, so they can make people feel weak and hopeless. Look at doctors. Well, I'm smarter than you. So therefore, I'm going to take your child from you and inject you full of shit. Right? At least some bullies are honest about it, right? They just want to steal from you. They're honest about it. They're a thief. They don't pretend like they're justified. Jeez. You think about all the bullies in our lives, folks. Bad bosses. But right now we're seeing something very interesting. Now, Trump's a bully. He is. He's a bully. And I think that's why the Democrats like to call him a Nazi or call him Hitler, because they feel like they're getting bullied around. Well, are you going to tell me Nancy Pelosi doesn't use all her bullshit and guilt and nastiness to bully people? That's all she is. And she doesn't like it that Trump was able to get over on her. Same with Schumer, using his bullshit tone and attitude and schmalziness, right, to fuck with people. These bullies, folks, they're, you know, and even countries, nations will bully others. Oh, I know. I know there's some countries that are supposed to be good that aren't, and there's other countries that pretend to be good and they're not. You know, I'm not a big fan of it. Don't like it. Bullies, that is. We've got a really big set of bullies right now. It's right here. The fight has started. I really hope this expands, and I hope it expands quickly. I don't want to be disappointed because, yeah, the Democrats always step back and let the Republicans snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Right? They'll throw away this James Comey thing. James Comey, former director of the FBI. Trump has now gone out and called him some of the most vile names. And James Comey was the director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Both his daughter and his son-in-law worked at the FBI. Still, the son-in-law just quit as soon as James was indicted yesterday. Finally indicted. James Comey is an interesting character. He's kind of suave and cool, so he can be an arrogant, pompous fuck. He's tall. I know what that means to be tall, right? Or you can use that to your advantage in human relationships. It works rather well, being tall. You can use it to be nice and kind and show generosity, and you can use it to just totally bully people. I think he uses it to intimidate and bully people. Right? But he used his position of authority and his power to control others and has committed some awful, awful, heinous crimes. I think he's treasonous. I really do. I say this about all criminals. Jasmine Crockett, that means people who have committed a crime that makes them criminals. Not all of them get caught. And when they do get caught, they don't get caught for all the things they've done and planned and wish to do. That's kind of the thing, is you catch a criminal and you're pretty sure they've done a lot more bad than what you've seen. So we've now caught James Comey. You can bet your ass that there's a lot more he's done that we haven't seen. He was working with Brennan and Clapper. They've been named. I think they're co-conspirators. But we're seeing and witnessing bullies take on bullies. And it's about fucking time. Because how many times, I don't know, have you seen a bully work with another bully? So there's 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them bullying, picking on others. That's right, it happens. And every now and then you'll see one guy stand up for another. You'll see a girl stand up and defend the weak. Right? Not let some other girl get picked on, teased, made fun of. Yeah, that's right. Bullying is not relegated to just the males. Females are excessively nasty with their bullying. If you ever have an honest discussion with with women about it, you'll find out that they probably live a more bullied life than we do. But we're going to step back and again look at positions of power, authority. Right? Who cares if a bully on the street is a bully, right? But if they can use their, just call it a bad attitude, and combine that with authority, a position of authority that's been granted to them over a number of people, it gets pretty nasty, right? People get hurt. Well, taxes, I think, is a form of bullying. You bet. Taxes. Be nice to see that stopped, wouldn't it? All these forms of government abuse, because the bullies enable the bullies. They allow other bullies to get back. So what I have done is I'm not afraid. I've been bullied. I've bullied back. Not particularly proud of a lot of a lot of things I've done, but I'm very proud of a lot of other things I've done, and standing up for myself and standing up for others and standing up for the weak and calling out the evil, calling out bullies has been what I've been doing on this show, and saying, please get ready, because when shit gets nasty, no one's going to protect you. You've got to stand up for yourself. But right now, folks, we're in a bully boss battle, and it is, boy, I'm telling you, it's going to get nasty. Obama's running his fucking soup cooler. Hakeem Jeffries calling for violence again. That's right. Dollar store Obama calling for violence. But yeah, Obama himself getting involved. James Comey's going to get hung out to dry. I want to see the rats turn on each other and start tearing each other to pieces. I guess we're going to have one hell of a shit show. Folks, chance favors the prepared mind. Tonight is a good one. It's the Friday free for all. And it could get really interesting depending on what happens during the day here. So hang tight. Hang tight. I'll see you soon. Semper Fi. God bless America.